Alrighty, let's get started here. So we were kind of doing a little bit of grinding up here. Fighting enemies that we can barely beat. And have a bunch of status effects. There they are. My strategy's been just to spam big magic on them. You can also confuse them and they'll start hitting each other, which is really good. But yeah, they have paralysis, which I just did to Ferdola there. They have sleep, and they have poison. Their sleep's AoE, like hits the whole party. It's some bullcrap. Nice. How's it going, Edge Talvaron? I don't like how this one forces you to put your skill points in certain categories. It's a bit disappointing because like Seiksha could do whatever you wanted with them. And like you pretty much never want to use skill points on physical, but it forces you to. Or I guess now it's called weaponry, the weaponry one. Yeah, I'm doing alright. I started playing this last night. Played until like 5 a.m. or so. Got a little sleep in. Hop back on. I had the bard do the mapping. It's really important to have. I think it's like map 20. You can start seeing walls on your map and stuff. Wizardry 6 didn't have a map. Oh, is Tales of the Forsaken Land one of the ones that's after 8, or? I just started playing this series, a few months ago. I did the Wizardry 1 remake. Then Dr. Madnar, one of my viewers, requested Wizardry 8, and Brood wanted me to play Wizardry 7, so I started with Wizardry 6. Since they're all connected. But yeah, I'm using this tool here as well. There's a tool that someone has made for auto mapping. And what's cool about this one is it'll actually only auto map to the degree of your skill levels. You can turn on a mode where it'll auto map everything without the skill levels, but I have it on the one where you have to get the skills still. So if I were to walk in every square, it would just be a flat map with no walls right now. No entrances. But then when your mapping skill gets high enough, it'll fill in the things that you know, that are actually there. So go with Shrill Sound here. AoE spell. You made a mage level. I don't like that they switched to mouse-centric controls on this one as well. It's really bad. Because it's like they made the controls all mouse, and then they put like 30 keyboard shortcuts in instead of just making it so you can just use up and down and enter like you could. You used up, down, left, right, and enter for everything on Wizardry 6, and it worked perfectly fine. And then they had like 30 shortcut keys to this one for you to do anything. It's ridiculous. So I had to map out my controller. I can show you that as well. Here's the controller mappings for this game right now. Look at that crap. I had to use 9 or 8-way, I guess it is 9-way mappings for my analog sticks. Whereas on Wizardry 6, it was these arrow keys were mapped, enter was mapped, and escape was mapped, and that's it. That's all you needed for 6. Like right now, I can't use up or down to go up or down on the menu. You have to tap spacebar like 7 times to get to thaumaturgy. It's so dumb. Alright, we'll deal with it, but it's definitely not better than the last game for the menus. Guess we'll go fireball here. Anything that gives you AoE damage is amazing. Yeah, we're here fighting stuff that I shouldn't be fighting yet. Trying to knock out a few levels. Since you can save and rest and everything, it's not all that dangerous to do anything in this game. Let's see, I need M, and I need to use character 6. And cure paralysis. Character 5. There we go. I was pushing through this road here. I don't know where it goes. It's got these guys on it and they give a ton of experience. Oh man, we got 2 separate groups this time. That's really dangerous. We're probably dead. That's the most likely outcome with a double group of these guys. Oh, I can cast level 5 fireball now. Maybe that'll be enough to kill him. Wait, that was Pup? Pup can cast level 5 fireball. That's unexpected. I guess it's like straight up tied to their level. So the PS2 Wizardry should have been by a totally different company because they sold their, you know, the Wizardry IP after 8. That was a pretty good outcome. Better than I thought we would get. $6,000 experience, heck yeah. Man, it's like I'm one short on getting 10 swimming on 2 people already from this level. Go with magic missile here. You need 10 swimming on this one, otherwise your characters instantly drown when you walk into water. They're like, oh, the water is 2 feet deep, I'm dead. I can't swim. It's like, dude, you're like ankle deep water. Yeah, cure paralysis is a good one. Somebody mowing outside. How's it going, Kazuya? Get an armor plate. I already have it, but that would be probably a stronger one since it's a bishop. Okay, I need to cast. Magic button. I need Friday again. Try to rest here. Good enough. Piazadora. Oh, they're running away. It's all a dead end. Can you imagine making a video game in 1992 for a computer and making it so that the game screen is like Sega CD size, Kazuya? Wouldn't that be a good idea? This is seems like a good plan. Oh, Genesis actually can make some awesome audio. It's just that a lot of companies use like the canned default sound font stuff for it and junk. Like, you know that the sound chip in the Genesis is actually like a really nice synthesizer audio chip, right? Like that was in pianos before that. Yeah, maybe you only played crappy Genesis games. That could have been the problem. There's a lot of those. I think there's way more crappy Genesis games than there are good Genesis games. That's true for almost every system, though. If you look at the whole library overall. But if you were to compare, like, the Genesis library to the SNES library, it doesn't even have a chance. The SNES library has so many more good games. And they're so much higher quality. The Genesis also has, like, way less color potential, which is why it runs faster on a lot of games. Like, you know how people will say, but it's so much faster and stuff than the SNES. It's like, yeah, because it can't do jack crap. On either the audio or the visual side. They still did a good job with it on quite a few games, though. Like, Castlevania Bloodlines is really good. Crusader of Sinti is amazing. I guess the Phantasy Star games are good. I tried 2 and it was complete trash. At least if you're doing it guideless. I need to try Phantasy Star 3 and 4 because I hear that that's when the series actually gets good. I also heard that 1 is good as well. I saw Aquas play a bit of that one. How's it going, Erica? I'm doing alright. Got me like my 5 hours of sleep in. It's playing the old Wizardry over here. Figuring it out. Look at my amazing key mappings. Check this out. They changed the game so it was like made for a mouse, but I refused to use the mouse and want to use the controller. And so they made like 30 keyboard keys. I don't even have enough buttons here to do everything. I still have to use the keyboard now and then. So they got where you have to push S to search. You gotta push G to get if something's on the ground. You have to push C to climb ladders. They did add strafing, which the last game didn't have. So you had 2 buttons for that. You had to push O to open a chest. I don't even remember what B's for. Oh yeah, you use B to look at your swag bag in your inventory. Used for something. I don't remember what that's for either. Then you gotta push D to go to your data screen, which is just your normal menu to save and stuff. M is magic, and then when you activate magic, you have to push W for water, F for fire, A for air, E for D for divine, or M for mind. So you have 6 buttons after you push magic to figure out what magic you want to use. Then if you want to, who you want to use it on is based on a numpad, so you gotta use 1 through 6 to target one of your characters here. It's complete madness. And then inside your inventory, you have to use 1 through 0 to choose items and move them around. You can't just like use your keyboard like arrow keys and pick one. So like say you have an item in slot 4, you have to push 4, it picks it up, and then you gotta push E to equip it. This is such a horrible control layout for this game. It's like a complete joke. Yeah, we're here fighting enemies. Oh, also you can't push up or down for this menu either. You have to push spacebar till you get to the spell you want. Incredible. We're fighting these enemies that are in a spot that I'm probably not supposed to be in, but I'm just powering through it. You can save and load on this game, so you're pretty much invulnerable anyway. But if we get unlucky, these enemies will kill me. No problem. Because of stuff like that, they just paralyze Brood. They can put your whole party to sleep with one spell. I like to spam it. Got him. Yeah, we're dealing with them because they give really good experience. I need Cure Poison, but it hasn't given me the option to learn it yet. So we have to sleep Poison off at the moment. The game also has music only when you open your inventory. When a battle starts, it plays a little tune, and then when a battle ends, it plays a little tune. And when you're like picking up loot or like disarming a trap, it has music. And it's all the same music. It's complete crap. Like they put Roland MIDI support into the game, and then they had like one song. Like, what the crap are they doing? That's a shame, because they could have had, like, really good jams on here. I'm guessing it came down to a space issue. You probably had to install a game with, like, 4 or 5 floppies back in the day. Whoa. These people attack you? I thought these people were supposed to be good guys. Cordola, the flying car ladies have attacked. Yeah, they don't need no pants because they fly, I guess. I don't know, I don't know what kind of logic they got going with that. Maybe it's really nice weather this whole planet. These are, inside the manual it says that these are the natives of the planet. Is these, like, flying car ladies. Yeah, the story on this game is we found that cosmic forge at the end of the first game that makes it so you could alter reality. But it's like, its power is limited. And What they used it for originally was on this planet. They used it to hide the planet. And on this planet, there's a thing called the Astral Domini that is not limited. Like, it can just create entire galaxies and stuff. Or destroy them. So, because the Cosmic Forge was stolen, it dispelled the thing that was hiding this planet. And a bad guy is here called the Dark Savant, who wants to take that Astral Domini, do something with it. We don't know what his intentions are. You just know that he's evil. So he probably has to just kill everything. At least we were told that he's evil. So the mission is to stop him from getting it. Yeah, your character is the sage at the moment, pretty much. That's what the bishop is. It's the mage plus priest class. It takes some more experience to level up, but they get both spell categories. It probably would have been better to start you as a priest on import, because then you get the spells faster, but you already have some pretty good ones, so it doesn't matter too much. It's still a bunch of the spells that we had in the previous game, though. Because it knocks you down to level 5. Shooting laser beams at us. My goodness. Counter laser beams with magic. Fire. They got, it looks like they have like 50 hit points. That's pretty strong. Xenozoid Runner. Homestar winner. All right. Good experience. Characters heal up super fast on this one when you rest. These enemies seem a lot safer than those butterflies, and they give like the same experience. Yeah, confusion on here does what Final Fantasy does, where they'll just randomly do stuff. They'll hit their own party and such. Very good. It's very bad when you get it, though. Especially bad when a mage gets it. So they blow your whole party up with like one spell. In my party, everybody has spells. The Valkyrie mostly has cure spells, but they do have attacking ones. Samurai has attack spells. The mage has attack spells, of course. Bard has him from something. He was a ranger on the last game for a long time, so it could be something to do with it. Ninja's got him, and of course the bishop has all. Doesn't have all the spells, but it has most of them. Alright, we almost lost Friday there. Power pack. Whoa, what is that thing? That's a flash card, isn't it? For like the Super Nintendo? It takes too long to cure up with like normal means. It's just, seems like it's better just to use the rest command every time. So you have to push like 27 keys to cure up like 2 people. There we go, we're cured. Oh, it must be really hard to hit him with melee. Muramasa got him. Him to sleep. Right. Probably should stick around this area and farm those ladies a bunch, because like the butterflies have so many status effects that they're very, very dangerous every battle. Only danger with this enemy is that they hit really hard. is better than being like paralyzed and then slept and then poisoned and then paralyzed and then slept and then poisoned. This is what happens with the butterflies. Any way to force a battle on this game? We can tap into a bunch. I'm not getting attacked by anything. Darn it. Game's like, oh, I hear you're farming. I had to put a stop to that. Yeah, on this one, you actually can walk backwards, whereas on the last one, you could not. These guys might be new. Venom Weevil. I've seen this enemy type before, but, or, you know, like the beetle sprite, but I don't think I've seen a Venom one. They're fast. Nobody got poisoned or anything, so that's alright. In the field ahead, you hear the din of a battle in progress. Uh-oh. A group of brown, spidery creatures are flailing with long, glowing rods at something in the sky. Suddenly, from between them, a bright red sled shoots a bright red sled into the air. It is immediately snared by a net which grabs the end of the flying vehicle. The Spider-Men quickly haul it back into the ground. From the crashing sled, you see the pilot leap into the foray of brown attackers. Appears to be a woman heavily outnumbered. You see her turn in your direction and call out something. She's too far away for you to hear. You wish to join her in the battle against the Spider-Man? Yes. You're in to help the struggling girl. Spider-Mans. Good assassins and wilders. Oh crap, I didn't put up my buffs. We could definitely be dead here. Holy crap. Every attack they have paralyzes you. Oh, I reload now. We're hitting for like 30 damage. I could just had like 50 hit points. Why did my ninja go last? He's the fastest character in my party. Amazing. Alright, we'll try it again with buffs up this time. Oh great, a battle unload. Amazing. Yeah, I should be able to spin in place to get a battle. Still. If you look backwards, it'll keep saying bump and making a noise and stuff. It probably would still work though. Just say you gotta hear a bonk sound like 100 times to get one fight. Alright, I need to get Friday healed up. go again. Thank you, Bird. Did they? Look how small the freaking game window is. Like that center part's the only part of that's like the actual game window. Instead of using the whole screen to like represent what's happening. Yeah, what's really bad about the GUI is the actual controls are way worse. Wizardry 6 used arrow keys and enter. That's it. This one uses all this and more. They decided to make a key for everything. So you have a search key, a get key, a climb key, a bag key, an open key, a data key, magic key, and then when you have the magic on, you have 6 different keys to change what magic category you want to use. You can't push up or down to navigate any of your magic menus or skill menus either. You have to push spacebar to go one at a time. It's super clunky garbage. It's all made to be like mouse based is what happened. And like whoever decided to make it so you could use the mouse for stuff must have also set up the keyboard like a freaking moron. It's so dumb. It's like the worst controls I've seen in a video game. Yeah, I still haven't figured out what to do so far. I've just been wandering around fighting stuff. I found the first town, and I read the manual, you know, to know what the goal is anyway. You have to find lost pages to find out where the Astral Domini place is. That's what the manual said. So the whole goal is to find pages, to like page parts, to stick them together to make a map, to get to the Astral Domini, and then that would be the end of the game. But in the first town, I could go to the armor shop, and if you walk into the weapons shop, the guy kicks you out of the door. He asks who sent you, and then he kicks you out the door. See, what the heck, man? Because I don't know who he wants me to tell him, you know, sent me. This group here is super strong, like they just killed me just a bit ago. I didn't have my buffs up when I started the battle though. Yeah, see for this, whenever I select my magic, I have to push 1 through 7 for the spell strength. And you have to push spacebar twice to get the fireball here. If you were playing Wizardry 6, you would push cast, you'd click on fireball, and then you'd pick your spell strength, and then you'd just use the spell. you use enter and arrow keys for all that, and it makes sense. Hopefully we'll be able to beat him this time. What the crap? Instantly kill our Valkyrie. Didn't even get to move. Yeah, this is a race of like space traders in the story, these spider people who work for the Dark Savant. Primarily anyway, they said that they'll work for anyone who has money. Gosh dang, man, I killed 3 people in one turn. I'm gonna need a really lucky like a really lucky battle to beat these guys without dying. I could farm a little more. Yeah, if you were playing this type of game as a kid, it would be way harder. You actually have to like understand the game systems and stuff to have any chance. Then you also have to do stuff like write down the names of shops so you can ask people about them and stuff like that. This game also has diplomacy on it, unfortunately. Just like always the worst crap to implement into any video game. Let's see. What else could I do? I don't know what spells I can precast either. There's like 6 bubbles up there, so there should be 6 buffs you can do before you go into a fight. It might be like fire and ice shield. What else? Does this one count? No? Okay. Let you cast it anyway, but it doesn't show it. Oh yeah, no detect secret is one, but that's not going to help in a fight. I'm just trying to save this flying car lady. She's just trying to hot rod around. These guys are trying to kill her. Oh great, added 8 ratkins this time. You know, I wasn't having a hard enough time waiting to battle. We had to add more to this. But yeah, Bird, there's also a Sega Saturn and PS1 version of this game. And the PS1 version recently got a translation. Those are both Japanese only normally. I don't know who decided to translate the PlayStation 1 one whenever the Saturn one looks like it's 100 times better. Like, the Saturn one has good graphics for everything. It's all 3D. And it has music for everything. The whole game has music on the Saturn one. You'd think that would be the one you'd want to translate. Okay, so the back row has about 30 hit points. Darn it. Are ratkins these guys too? I thought they were just little rat dudes. It's showing them as being in the second row. We can't see any of them. Yeah, it looks like we need more levels to stand a chance against that. Having better armor would help a lot too. That's one thing that is a big negative for my imported characters. They got like no armor. The ninja has his armor, but everybody else does not. They might have like one piece. They only let you keep like one piece of high level gear, so I kept all the weapons that I could. Oh, I can't get a battle over here. Does this game not have random battles? Spin. Spin shreds. Attack me. Come on. Jeez. Took a long time. But yeah, when you do the import, it knocks everybody down to level 5. From what I read, it was supposed to knock your stats down to like around 12, it said. But it said that it's random. Like, almost all my characters have like 15 to 18 still. On like all their stats. 18's the normal max on... Well, it's the max on 6. I think it might be 20 on this one. But, yeah. You get severely nerfed, because my character on 6, like my Valkyrie, for example, was like level 36 or something. That was because she won the final battle while everybody else was dead. And it gave like 4 million experience or something. The way experience works on here is that like each level takes more up to level 16. Is that's how it was on 6, and then after that every level takes the same amount as what 15 to 16 took. And then if you change jobs, you go back to level 1. But you get to keep like all your HP, and your stats go down to the minimum you need to be that class. And you gain your stats as you level up. The main advantage of changing class and going back to level 1 is that you get skill points per level still, so you can get all your skills leveled up to what you know, whatever you want them to be at. You could have a character and be like alchemist, get to level 10, you know, spend all your points into the alchemy magic stuff, and then go mage, spend all your points into mage stuff to level 10, and then go priest, spend all your priest points to level 10, and then you go probably like bishop, which is the sage of this game. Negative on the bishop is that they take more experience to level up, though. This group is really dangerous. These guys have AoE sleep. They have web, which is a paralysis spell. That's a single target, though. And their normal attacks can poison you. I'm not supposed to be here yet on this game, though. I walked over here and saw that I got like 5,000 experience from beating these guys, and then I decided to start farming over here because my other battles were giving me 120. So it's a pretty big difference. Is Acid Splash AoE? Let me bring up a spell. Wizardry 7 spells. Oh, it's a single target. 1 to 7 damage per power level. I guess we'll just fight with full then. The first time I got into a battle with these guys, I was like, oh, it's just 12 Mothras? I was like, I think we're dead. Those things normally fight like Godzilla. Oh man, one of my spells fizzled. Whenever you're casting these spells, they can fizzle or backfire. Fizzle's definitely the better choice. Fizzle just means it went out, and then backfire shoots your own party. Alright. Took out a row of them. At least almost took it out, I think. It said 4 of them died. Yeah, row's gone. Good. Brood's over there having a nap. Look at that. Dude just sleeping. 6,600 experience. Level 8. On the Valkyrie, anyway. This is another thing that sucks on this one. See how the skill points say 573? That means I'm forced to waste skill points on weapon skills. Like, I would never want to do that. What you want to do here is you get your physical skills up to, like, the ones you need. Which is pretty much already there here. I mean, Oratory is pretty good too, but that... Like, these all can go up naturally. Except for Scouting. Scouting, you can use Detect Secrets to do the same thing as it, which is just a spell. But, all these go up naturally as well, so every time you swing a sword, you have a chance to get a sword skill point. The Academia ones never go up, so you'd want to put all your points into here if you were allowed to, which is what you do on Wizardry 6, like every time. So you want to max out Kirijutsu as soon as possible, because this is the crit skill, and crits are still death even on this one. This instantly kills stuff. So here, I guess I'm going to go into Oratory. Oratory is the ability that makes it so you can speak well for spellcasting. So it lowers the chance of the fizzle and the backfiring stuff. Actually, I'm going to take climbing to 10. Oratory is going to go up naturally as well. I haven't had too much trouble with anything backfiring on this character anyway. We got blades there. Grab blades. Blades is an AoE Earth spell that just does a crap ton of damage. It's pretty good. We have to hopefully rest this off. Good. And we spin. I want to walk down here. I'm trying to fight, like, you can fight those ladies on the little cars in this area. Trying to see if we can get those as random encounters, because the way these games all work is there's like set encounter tiles. And then after you have beaten the encounter tile, it just like it sets a flag and then it doesn't have an encounter there anymore. And other than that, it's random, you know, random battles, but each square can potentially have its own enemy set that can be there. It's usually set up into regions. That's how like all these, like almost every RPG with random encounters works. Let's go rank 3. They also don't have the boob ladies on this one. All of the enemies are covered up. I wish there was a way to just like auto do what you did last battle, like on like Bravely Default and stuff. That's such a nice system. Are they resistant to fire? Oh, I think I just didn't cast a strong enough version of it. Nice. 4,200 experience. You made a bard level. Yeah, for this menu, I can push spacebar. You have to push spacebar to go down, and then you have to push plus or minus on the keyboard to allocate points. Trying to get mapping up high enough where I can actually see the walls on the map. I still can't right now. I think it has to be up to like 20 or something. Stink bomb actually a damage spell? You find out about the old stinker over here. Oh, it's one of these stupid sites where they have a link that goes back, like it goes to a different page it opens up and has no link back to where you just were. That's amazing. There we go. Now I'm at like its index. They don't even have the index hidden on this website I'm looking at. Amazing. Nice, I got a flat file list. Check this out. Just get straight up flat file list of their HTMLs for any spell you want to look at. Stink bomb. An odorous cloud of stinking fumes that can cause 1 to 6 hit points. Okay, this hits 3 creatures. Can't really only hit 3? Doesn't sound right. Check the Crimson Tier site, which is much better, but it makes you close the thing that says, please allow ads every time you open it. No, you get no ads. Not sure enough, it's 3 targets. Oh, it can cause nausea though. Nausea on this game is kind of like a 50-50 status effect where half the time your character will actually do something and half the time they'll just sit there and say they feel sick. So it's actually a pretty decent status effect. Also get watch bells. Watch bells is like it reduces the amount of time you're asleep type spell. We got 10 swimming. No reason to put oratory points in for a caster. It's gonna max up no matter what you do. Got ice ball in there. Armor melt's really good as well. Oh, crush, that's a new one. Crush. It's one creature with a gigantic stone. You do up to 200 damage. Holy crap. That's a lot of damage. Spooks. Nobody fears them. Create an illusion so terrifying it may scare creatures away, causing them to cower in fear or otherwise reducing their capacity to fight well. Affects all creatures. That's a full field AoE. I understand Conjuration. I never used it on the last game. The description says it summons creatures from another plane to fight for you. The number of creatures summoned is relative to the power level of the spell. But like, do they stick around? How does it work? Do they attack you after the enemies are dead? Magic Screen can add up to 70 shield strength for spells. Each round it reduces by shield strength divided by 20. That's pretty good. How's it going, Ant? I'm gonna grab Ice Ball. It's another way to blow stuff up. Same as Fireball but with water damage. Trying to farm here, but it takes forever to get encounters on this game. I think that sword at the top is a button. Open up the quick reference card for the game. Not seeing anything about how to get encounters faster, so I guess I'll just keep spinning. I wonder if it'd be possible to make like a cheat engine thing to like push a button to force a battle, so you don't have to spin in place for like 20 seconds every time you want to fight something. Let's change your level on the speed calculation. Starting to go before him sometimes. Crap. Put one of my mages to sleep. Might be a wipe. Didn't kill any of them. Guess we killed 2 of them. That's not a very good outcome. It'll still be fine as long as Freddy doesn't get paralyzed on this turn. Or if they wake a few people up. Fireball. Oh no! Paralyzed her. His last enemy left. Okay. Let's make the pick. I don't know what's the deal with these little encounters you can have with enemies. There you go. Just left. Got him. What card? think we're strong enough to take those guys yet. I'm already screwed because they paralyzed the guy who was gonna cast haste. You know, you have to go through all this crap text every time. Like, it's neat the first time, but you don't. You know, you should have a way to make it go faster at least. But you don't really. Yes. Okay, we got more reasonable number of dudes this time. I could put it on easy mode and probably do this fight. When you have it on easy, they can have down to 1 of each enemy instead of I have it on expert right now, which adds +1 to normal. Even adds double bosses on expert mode on this one. They're spider people. Like, spider, space trader, mercenaries, should you consider them. They do anything for money. Nope, still looking. I sent some messages to some prior coworkers on Friday. One of them, who actually was my favorite boss I had ever had, she said she got a new job and she's currently evaluating the security program where she's at. She'll let me know if there's any openings that come up because of that she can hire for. Should be awesome. I've been applying for like 1 to 2 jobs a week just for to keep the unemployment going and stuff. I haven't been trying super hard. Yeah, it's a shame that you know, basically you can get let go for being honest. Because some stupid manager, who's the manager of a stupid manager, doesn't like facts. That's what happened with my last job. These assassin enemies are ridiculously strong. I don't really like Fire Emblem very much, or pretty much any strategy RPGs like that. I enjoyed Final Fantasy Tactics when I played it, but I don't really like that type of game anymore. They're so grindy and slow. Fire Emblem has like idiotic AI as its main problem, though. Like the AI is a complete joke on it. Like it's coded to do things like attack the character who's the highest on the screen. Like this is pretty bad. I guess we're back to grinding. Those dudes are just too strong. Lands of Lore. This game came out a year before that one. Wizardry pretty much defined this genre. Like, the first Wizardry game came out in 1983 on Apple II. Before that one came out, there was just a bunch of like jank home projects that you read about from like the guy who made Ultima and crap, like the Lord British dude. Those were like the people who made the first RPGs for, I guess, pretty much anything outside of tabletop stuff. This is a big weakness of this game. You have to sit here and spin in place to get a battle. Amazing. Right. These ladies are the planet's natural inhabitants. It said in the manual. So these are the people who are actually from here. They got little flying hot rods. They might be robots or something. They got like they're also called Zoids, but see how they have like a thing coming out of their ear, like an antenna? Yeah, if you don't have 10 swimming, your characters instantly drown if you walk into water. You gotta get at least 10, and then you can actually just level it up from walking around in the water. These games have, like a Elder Scrolls style system for Wizardry 6 through 8 anyway. where you get better at things as you do them. So as you swing your sword, you get sword levels and all that kind of stuff. Everything except for spell levels is like that, and the crit levels. So also scouting, you have to put points in, and mapping. Pretty much all of the academic skills you got to put points in to get them leveled up. Let's see, web. Go with web. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Still one short. Freaking 2 skill points at level 8 for that category. Why do I have like no spells to choose from? 65 theology skill. And I can only get watch spells or energy blast. Right on. Enjoy the factory stuff. Wonder if I should just go ahead and mod this to like triple the experience or so. All it means is you're going to do the same thing 3 times less often. Like when you can reload and save, there's really no reason to grind if you can just make it so you don't have to grind. Probably gonna die in this battle. There's too many of them. Man, haste fizzled. That's the worst thing that could happen. Can't do much damage. And there's the bull crap. Freaking AoE sleep garbage. actually beat him. We go ahead and do the moddings. It's taking so freaking long.